Hey, Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here with another episode. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. It's a me Monday, May. It's gonna be May. It's actually May. In my Justin Timberlake voice, if I was doing karaoke, you guys would be clapping. It is May 1st, 2023. Yes. Hold on one second. Okay. Just getting the schedules right. Texting. It's not like I'm live, people. I'm your host, Detroit Lenny here. It's a Monday. It's Monday. We're going to go over some stuff. We got some contest updates. New contest starts today. 2 new contests start same day. Over $500 or about $500 in prizes. $250, $150, or $250. Yeah, $250, $50, $100. Okay, but we're about $500 in prizes. Look at me doing Detroit Public School math like that, like a boss. $500 worth of prizes available today on contests that start today. One's a week contest, one's an all-month contest. If you guys don't know about the monthly contests, I don't know where you've been living, where you've been under a rock, whatever. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, though. But don't forget about the contest Facebook page as well. That is right here. Join the Facebook page, group page, Picks and Parlays, contest. Can't miss it. Links in the description of the video as well. But let's give a contest update. Let's bring in all of this jazz right here. Bet Women Weekly Contest. The rollover has ended. Eddie Lansing, come stop. Right now, don't stop. Get it. Give me my money. Snatched it from the jaws of life from some of you. And I hope he has a good damn time with it. I hope him and Marie go out to dinner with that $200. They have a drink or two. Get one, order one for me. Drink it. You drink it, but just order one for me. So it'll be like we're all there together, celebrating, spending Craig's money. Which is my favorite pastime, by the way. I'm just letting you know. I don't know about you guys, but it's my favorite. Sean Higgs is on the show. Sean Higgs will be on the show a little bit early, or a little bit later on. Just Sean Higgs today. On Mondays, I'm just going to do one guest. Some days, one guest. Some days, two. On Mondays, I think I'm going to do like a Monday morning quarterback thing, even though I know it's not for football, but like recap the weekend kind of stuff, what we learned, what we didn't learn, what we are going to lick our wounds and move on from, and if we won some money, we can brag. But let's talk about this weekly contest winner. Eddie Lance won. He won on Saturday, so we're going to congratulate him today. $200 cash, dollar bills, y'all. So, Eddie, you know how this works. Oop, hold on. Taking the time. I posted this on Facebook, tagged you. I seen where you already commented, but just in case for you future winners as well, please email Craig at picksandparlays.net which contest you won, your mailing address, shirt or hoodie size. Throw them both in there because it's going to be whatever he has most of. And some of you, if you wear an extra large and don't have extra large t-shirt, you might just wind up in a hoodie or a polo or a nice little thingy like this, whatever, that just bugs me and wants to ride up and just, I don't know why this thing is fucking shit out of me today. But shirt, hoodie size, and your PayPal information. Can't send you money if I don't have it. The contest group page is what's on here at the bottom. Like I said, you just have to go to Facebook groups, Picks and Parlays contest. It looks just like this. Next up on the monthly contest has also ended, and that is first place Eugene Robertson, second place Silky Man, our very own, and third place D-Talk in the house, David Sikarski with 38 and 22. Second place just Silky Man, 39 and 21. This was a good down to the wire type situation. 40, 19 and 1. Like that as well. 60 picks there. That was their records. They won $250 for first place. Congratulations, Eugene Robertson. $100 second place, $50 third place. So those are your winners as well. Don't forget, I don't know why that's up there from last week. Why my problems just go like that? This is what you do. You all have seen this on Facebook as well, and I believe all of you have said thank you to everybody, congratulated you, or liked it, or some way, whatever. Y'all, every one of you, by the way, on this page, Eddie, Eugene, Silky Man, Dave Tokarski. I don't think that Eugene Robertson's ever won the monthly contest, but I'm pretty sure he's won last formerly last Woody, the weekly contest thing. So congrats to all of you guys for cashing out some money. Like I said, don't forget, screenshot. That's what you need to do right there. So that's going to be the contest update. So just doing that. That's the contest as always. Don't forget, if you're into Caesar Sportsbook, links in the description below of what you can do for Caesar Sport, or what Caesar Sportsbook can do for you. Wager up to $1,250 risk-free first bet. You'll get 1,000 reward credits, 1,000 tier credit points. Just sign up. Links in the description below. Don't forget to check out Hannah Mears' Beers with Mears. Don't forget to see that. She's dropping show stuff all the time over there. Let me see here. I hope Tate's in the comments. It's gonna be me. Tate, I'm the problem. It's me. Top of the bag. New month, new money. That's what I'm talking about. Rodney knows. I already told you guys. I commented in there. I'm trying to, you know, what did I say? Turn over a new leaf. Okay, that's the expression I'm trying to look for. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, be nicer and pleasant. And just because I can, my wife tells me just because I can be mean doesn't mean I have to. So that was like a mind blower for me. So I'm not going to be mean. I commented in the monthly contest for you guys. I said, I just wanted you guys to know that you'd be competing for second place because I plan on whooping ass and taking names. Not really. Tate's taking the names and keeping track of the records. I'm just going to put picks in and win. That's all I do. It's win, 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 no matter what. Mayday, send flowers to someone. Is that what you're supposed to do? Like Mother's Day's around the corner. I got to buy flowers twice in May? I don't believe that. I know. New month, new money. Apparently, I'm supposed to send out flowers. I'm not doing that shit. What did we learn this weekend? We learned that the regular season means very little in sports. We learned that in hockey. Boston Bruins. I won't knock on them too bad, but like I was a little iffy on whatever. You know, I mean, there's how great they were doing. I kept saying all year, I didn't think they'd be that great of a team anyway. To be honest with you, I didn't think they'd achieve anywhere near what they achieved during the regular season. Let me be clear on that. I did not. I was like not a Bruins fan going into this year, but at the end of the year, I'm like, man, they're maybe peaking too early kind of thing. And when they got rattled, it showed, and they got rattled. Game 7, they got rattled. So I don't know, Boston. Check on your Boston Bruin fan base. If you got friends that are Bruins fans, y'all need to check on them. I guarantee you a lot of them called into work today, and they're not hungover. They're not drunk. They're not laying in a gutter somewhere, you know, still railing on the highs. They're laying in bed, curled up in the shower, naked, crying with the water on, and the hot water's gone. That's where the Bruins fans are. So check on your Bruins fans. We've all been there. I'm a Detroit sports fan. I called my Bruins fans, told them I cared about them, I love them, and it'll be okay. Not for a while, but it'll be okay. Check on your Bruins fans. We'll hit the chat because I see some of y'all in there. D-Tuck, you just won something. Rewind the show. Third place, I think it was, for the monthly contest. $50. Check it out on Facebook. I commented, tagged you. I'm sure you've seen it. Colorado and Boston. You know what's funny is I at the beginning of the season, the hockey season, I thought Colorado would repeat. I really thought they were that good. I thought they'd repeat Stanley Cup champions. Another team that I think really overlooks Seattle, and I had Denver whooping their butt. Don't get me wrong, but it's I don't know. It's just I don't like. Look, they overlooked the Kraken and it didn't work out. All right, it did not work out for them. But it also, I think they could have taken them a little bit more serious and won that in 5 or 6. But they kept just thinking, whatever, and the Kraken just kept showing up. So Rick is a Kraken fan. The legend is give flowers to someone you like without them knowing who it's from. Sounds like a made-up Hallmark there. You want to know when I realized there was really, truly Hallmark holidays? When I moved to Vegas. It was October, and it was Sweetest Day. Now, we all know about Valentine's Day. It's in February. Everybody knows that. How many of you know what Sweetest Day is? Sweetest, not Swedish, not like the Swedish people, like your sweetheart, Sweetest Day. How many of you know what that is? I didn't realize it's just a damn made-up Hallmark holiday that's mostly in the Midwest, and it's a Hallmark thing. It's basically the bootleg version of Valentine's Day. So every 6 months you can try and get laid. That's what it is. February, October type situation. So I don't have anybody that I like that would not know they're coming from me. Like if I bring flowers home, my wife knows they're from me. Or if they're from the kids, aka my debit card, same difference. Braves first 5 run line. All right. Oilers, come on. I'm on the I like the Kings in that series, but that didn't work out, obviously. But I like VGK now. VGK out of the West and the Hurricanes out of the East. That's where I'm at. We're going to bring in Mr. Sean Higgs, the man, the myth, the legend himself. How we doing, Mr. Higgs?
All right. Just wrapping up my show, telling people how Steph Curry is an overrated 3-point shooter.
I heard some of the last of the show, and
I'm like, the thing is with that is, all I'm saying is that
them up.
And he changed the NBA because now everybody just wants to come out and shoot 3-pointers like Trae Young and all these young cats. Like, all right, they don't do it on his level. He's special, right? And as great as these NBA players are, nope, not everybody's Curry or LeBron or Jordan or Kobe or Tim Duncan, whoever. Like, you just have guys who are that much better than everybody else. But let's be honest, like when you have guys coming across the half court and just shooting, how do you stop that when you're taking wide open shots?
You can't guard that. I mean, he shoots from just inside the half court line. I mean, he's taking half quarters. Court shots. How do you?
You don't tell me he's got 3 guys hanging on him. I mean, come on, that's not the case all the time.
You know what he is? He's the greatest half court shooter ever.
Like his father would be awesome right now.
Oh my God, yeah. Range that guy had.
Dude, Glenn Rice used to bomb away. Dennis Scott. I mean, we can go guys who should freaking Manute Bol when you hit 45% from beyond the arc. I mean, it's just, and again, I'm not taking away. The guy's a Hall of Famer. He tallies a lot of points. He's great. Like he does it better than anybody else, but that's all he does. It's not like he's some triple-double machine and
fair.
All right, you could shoot. Great. There's a lot of guys who could shoot. They're just not,
Listen, don't get Higgs started on Steph Curry. Don't get me started on the Lions. And the show will end at a reasonable time.
What is that line? Let's just talk about the Lions draft. Now,
A++++.
You could have took Bijan. Yep. And fine. You want to trade down? I don't mind that. Get an extra. You take another running back there. You could have took like the UCLA running back or somebody else down. Like, what are you doing? I don't understand that. I don't understand that move there. When you could have, took what's like the kid Carter who the Eagles took. I thought he was like the best defensive.
Jalen Carter.
Like that's the when you're a Lions team, I'm going for best available. You still got a lot of holes. You had a great breakout season. You still have holes on your team.
I agree.
And then the linebacker or who they take? The other linebacker in the first round too.
I love this kid. This Jack Campbell kid. I don't know why he's getting so much hate. He was
maybe because he was
projected in the goal in the late first round.
He was like
we got him in 18 instead of
60th round. Maybe because I saw him at like 60 in some rocks. So
yeah, I don't know. Well, I give you a mock draft too. Don't make it mean anything.
From what, again, I wasn't huge into the draft this year, and from what they said, it was like a top 15 kind of heavy draft, and then from there on out, it's take whoever you want. But
it was a very defensive draft, heavy draft.
Well, they didn't have a lot of great wide receivers. Like, I mean,
yeah,
Richardson going forth. Like, how you took a guy who has 13 starts, the Colts, and you're going to flip him out there. I mean, they got Gardner Minshew. Yeah. Let's be honest. Minshew should start this entire season.
Hopefully, for Will Levis's sake, I hope he does, so he learns something.
And Houston going after Stroud, fine. Everybody was high on, Stroud and Bryce. They're the two best guys. I don't even mind them trading up to get the defensive player they wanted. That's who they wanted. Well, I can live with that because they're going to be garbage next year because you're throwing a rookie quarterback in there with a rookie head coach. And came over from the Niners. He might know a little bit, but you have no wide receivers.
Right.
I mean, you get drafted in the top 5 as a quarterback, you're going to a trash team.
Well, let me say this real quick about the Lions.
With a new head coach?
Well, yeah. So the Lions draft, I wasn't like over the top excited about it after day 1. Okay. Day 2 made me feel really, really good about that draft. And the reason is why is, yes, the value of position, I get that. Maybe not everybody thought Jabari Gibbs was a 12th round or 12th overall pick. I get that. But we don't believe he would have been there at 34. So we moved up, or we just took him at 12. I don't even think either way, those two guys were who we were taking in the first round. Whether they were 12 and 18, we didn't give a shit. And I think Brad Holmes, our GM, when he finds his 5, 6 guys, he don't give a shit what he has to do.
I guess, but I mean, you could have traded back and got him at 20. I mean, you could have just got a couple. You could have traded back and got another 3rd rounder. Or 4th
I don't know because here's the thing. I don't mind DeAndre. We knew DeAndre Swift. People that are shocked, I don't know why. We knew DeAndre Swift was going somewhere before the draft happened. We knew that. We've been shopping him. He's been wanting to leave. He can't stay healthy. When he's healthy, he's a beast.
Exactly. So
why not? Healthy.
Why not just get the best running back then if you're trading him? Get the best guy.
Because now you get depth, and then later in the rounds, when you look at the
depth? You took Gibbs as opposed to taking Bijan.
No, because it wasn't Gibbs. It was the Broderick Martin pick. It was the big guy that got out of. They needed depth as far as picks because they had all kinds of top 50 picks. But then they didn't have shit for like 5th, 6th, 7th round picks, and that's where they needed. So trade 6, go back to 12. I'll be honest with you, if they didn't trade out of 6, they were probably taking Gibbs at 6. They liked him over Bijan. And if that's the guy that fits that culture, I'm not talking shit about Bijan Robinson. He's probably going to end up being a Hall of Fame running back. But Gibbs could very well be that too. He could. They could both have great careers.
You are an insane homer.
I want the Alvin Kamara type back. That's what we need. Our running back core got better from DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams to younger, healthier, cheaper David Montgomery and Jamari Gibbs. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that at the end of the day, the big picture. And Jack Campbell, I think, anchors that defense as a linebacker. He's smart. He's a Chris Spielman of the future. That kid from Jack Campbell. He's a Spielman guy. Iowa? Are you kidding me? I'm taking him. And Hendon Hooker at 68. Stop it.
Listen, I don't mind that pick.
I love it. And Brian Branch. I love the Brian Branch.
Well, he's the best. He was the number 1 safety in the draft, so that's a good take. And the Hooker thing, I don't mind. Let him sit behind Goff.
Year 2. I don't care. Goff won't be there in 2 years. We're not going to pay him.
I understand the whole thing is like, well, you got to develop another quarterback. Well, let him see how he is in another year or 2. Like he's going to be out, learn a little bit.
Heal 100%.
If they take a step forward, it won't make a difference because the draft picks will be kind of higher. They don't have to worry about it, and hopefully he's a good. Again, quarterbacks to me, You don't know what you're getting. You don't know what you're getting.
To this comment, though, yes, we were not last in defense. We're ranked 30. There was 2 teams worse than us. There's 32 in the league. Okay, let's be clear about that. Not dead last. Yes, we took offense with the first overall pick, but then we went defense. Not to mention our free agency market. We picked up like 3 corners. Our secondary room consists of Mosley, Gardner Johnson from Philly we got, Tracy Walker III, who's a beast at safety, now Brian Branch. Our secondary room just got extraordinary better. Like, we have an abundance of depth now at secondary, and we did not. So I'll take that. The offseason, it's not just about the draft. We did an offseason move. So, that's all I got, though. David Tokarski wants to know who's a better 3-point shooter, Larry Bird or Steph Curry.
Oh, Bird, it's not even close.
It's not, yeah. Have you ever heard of this May? What did Richard call it?
Larry Bird, his 3-point shooting contest is what Curry does in the NBA with nobody guarding him. But let's just give flowers to someone you like without them knowing who it's from. Sounds like I made up.
Apparently, on May 1st, you're supposed to give flowers to someone you like without them knowing whatever. So,
I had to shut off my Google Calendar notes. Like, apparently it's like automatic update. Today was Pacific Islander American Day or something.
I got that too. You had to go in the Google Calendar and turn off international or holiday notifications. Because I looked at my calendar for the week and I'm like, what in the hell?
I don't give flowers to my wife.
Jesus Christ.
For Mother's Day. Why am I going to give them to somebody and not tell them?
Today is first day of Asian Pacific American Heritage.
Yes.
I don't even know what that is. May said,
wouldn't all Asians be Pacific anyway, since it's kind of like in the Pacific? Wouldn't that be considered right there? How are they Asian Pacifics?
I asked Google.
I don't understand.
All that AI.
Asia's its own continent, but yet they're Pacific Asians. I don't understand that.
I think we're going to be okay. Did you see we drafted an offensive tackle for William and Mary? That's awesome. That kid Broderick Martin from Western Kentucky.
Who's Ricketts like? Who's Ricketts' team?
He's an Ohio State guy, so he produces no NFL players.
Yeah.
Not quarterbacks anyway. How many Buckeyes? Rickett, you're a Seahawk fan? I know he's up that way.
Seahawks had a nice draft.
Yeah. I thought, listen, Philly looks scary. If DeAndre Swift stays healthy for them, they're Super Bowl bound.
They got 2 good defensive players.
They drafted all of Georgia's team.
But you know what? I don't hate when you take players from Georgia or Alabama or back in the day, Miami, Notre Dame. Like, you're taking guys who are playing high-level football with good coaching. You're playing competition. Even in practice, you're going up against future NFL guys or at least 5-star, like, top players. You play in big games. I don't hate that mindset if you're taking, especially late in the draft. And I'm telling you, in the 5, 6, 7 rounds, I'm taking guys from big schools who played in big games. A Packers fan.
I know, right? Man, Ohio State and Green Bay, you ain't got nothing going on, Rickett. I'm going to send you flowers. Okay, Rickett? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you flowers right after I get done sending Tate flowers. What do you like today, Mr. Higgs? I don't like a whole lot of
it. It's a weird, listen, it's a wacky baseball day. You got a doubleheader here. I said to take, the Mets, they haven't played Saturday, Sunday. They had a rain-shortened game on Friday. To me, this would be a pair of unders or take the Mets in both games since they're big dogs. Again, I got nothing for those games. Obviously, I like the Nats today. I gave that out on the show. I like the Nationals with Mackenzie Gore, and Cubs have lost 3 in a row, so I'll fade. Keep fading teams losing. I'm not betting on team as a favorite that's lost 3 in a row. That's a no-go for me. I like the Yankees under 8.5. I do have in this Boston-Toronto game, it's part of my 3-pack. It's I got a best bet going in that one. So go buy my 3-pack. Use the promo code. Get it.
The Braves are winning they're up 3-0 bottom of the first in the first of the doubleheader they have today.
Yeah,
I bet that no innings under on that in a contest. That was one of my contest bets.
You got San Fran and Padres back from Mexico. I mean, that would be opposite. Again, I don't want to lay 180 with the Astros, and Luke Weaver's been terrible, but I mean Blake Snell's been bad. How about a little Dodger run line? I think it's plus 125. I looked at it before. I won't hate that. Phillies off a Sunday night game. Dodgers, Gosselin's solid to Goose. I like that kid. So,
yep.
NBA, NBA. I kind of like the 10 there with the Sixers. I think they'll be competitive. Didn't bet it. I like Denver. Didn't bet it. It's down to 4. People are betting the Suns. Like, oh, it's Katie and Booker are going to score, 90 and they're going to win this game. You have no bench. I'll take Denver there. And hockey, give me the under with the Devils, 5.5.
I'm on the Devils by themselves. I'm not betting the total. I'm going to live bet that. I can't wait for that game to start. We had great hockey. But, I mean, the NHL playoffs, great. I mean, you guys got to keep in mind, this shit's only round 1.
Yeah.
We're about to start round 2.
We get upsets. We get game 7s.
We got game 7 tonight still in hockey. Devils Rangers. We got a game 1, a game 2, a game 7.
Yeah.
And then we got wonky baseball. So
yeah, wonky baseball. It's not something, I got some games up already for tomorrow in baseball. I like some games for tomorrow. The Twins are a pretty sizable favorite on the road tomorrow with John Ryan on a hill over Kopech. It's like a 155 over Michael Kopech, and that's the guy I liked last year for the White Sox. And somehow they totally broke my heart. I don't know how they scored 9 runs or whatever the hell they did yesterday in the bottom of the 9th to kill my Tampa Bay bet. But
they did. I was on Tampa too.
The Twins are a 155 road fave tomorrow.
7 runs in this 9th inning they scored.
Yeah, I had Tampa Bay run line. Terrible.
Yeah, that was.
I like the Angels tomorrow against the Cardinals. I'll take them as a dog. 130 dog tomorrow. Give me the Angels against Steven Matz. And another dog I like is the Rangers tomorrow. Now Zach Gallen's been awesome, but I can't lay without his own. I'm not laying. He's on the road laying 155. I can't do that. I'll have to take the dog in that spot and an under.
Yeah. I don't. I like the Orioles tomorrow. I tell you already, I'm not a Yarbo fan from the Kansas City.
Yeah, that'd be a run line. That's a run line play.
That's a run line for me. I'll probably be on the Tigers first 5 and the Mets run line full game. And I know that's weird, but if the Tigers got a shot, it's at the first 5 and that's it.
Yeah, and the Mets are off a doubleheader.
Yeah, exactly. So, and the Mets coming up. So I'll take first 5 and then run line. So,
yep.
What's that? I haven't looked a whole lot at tomorrow's baseball, but
yeah, I always got to look a little ahead.
I like your late night looks or look ahead lines. I like the look ahead line. I watch that shit, even if I don't catch it live. I'll watch it, but I watch it back usually nighttime on my throne. That's when I catch my Higgs says Toronto. I gotta go on the Blue Jays.
And it's the good thing with the look ahead lines is I don't have to do it at like midnight anymore. Like at least right now in May we have lines up ahead of time here, so I don't have to stay up all night doing it. That's why sometimes I'm like, I can't do this. Wait for the lines to come up to do look ahead lines. Yeah. It's come on. I always say all the time, like I got a life. As much as I bet and I want to bet game to do that, I can't sit around and hit refresh waiting for things to pop up. That's
can't do that. Yeah, I can't.
We have lines on a lot of games already for tomorrow, which is good.
I like this Dodgers run line. David Tokarski. I like the Red Sox. I'm on the Red Sox Blue Jays over 9.5.
Yeah, Dave. As I said, it's Kluber and Barrios.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Braves under. I don't mind the under in both of those games. Even I know we have runs here in the first inning, but I still like the under in both.
Yeah.
And I still I was still gonna say take the Mets in both because I'm getting a 170 or a 150 and a 150, whatever it is. 3-0 I saw, but
3-1 now. 3-1, man. I don't know what's going on. 3-1, man on first, nobody out. Who knows? What else you got going on over at Picks and Parlays, my friend? Tell them what they can find on your packages.
So obviously baseball front and center. I say that all the time. But I've been sprinkling in my NBA. We had the Heat yesterday as a winner. And I think in the Midday Money Show, we're on a 15-4 run. And that basically, maybe not all 15-4 going to my NBA on the site, because the site-wise, I'm 26-25, but I'm up 215. So I do pick and choose NBA to bet on personally there. We'll probably have the Heat again. So listen, you got my package pick. I'm giving it to you. There it is. Have fun with that. But buy the weekly pass and get it all.
That's what I suggest always. Picksandparlays.net.
Is that Miss Bucko herself coming in?
That is our pirate. She's trying to hijack the show. Don't let her
pirate
do it.
Update.
I'm gonna bring her in though. Let's get a pirate update. Hannah,
I gotta say, Hannah, I was like, I can't bet the Pirates. This is the team. I think they're playing well now, and of course they got 19 wins. I said, Rich Hill and Vince Velasquez, I can't take the team serious. As good as they are now, they're not going to pay somebody. They're not going to make trades to bring guys in here, Hannah. So don't get excited. Really? Brian Reynolds, like a hometown discount? Come on. You think they're making trades to bring guys in here?
Hometown discount? He's not from here.
He plays for the Pirates. It's a hometown
he's
discount.
Not like a hometown kid.
How long has he been on the team?
I get what he's saying. Because
he's been on the team for what, 4 years? 3 years?
Well, it was smart. Listen, all I'm saying is everybody's waiting for like something to like crash and burn because of what's happened before. But I kind of like their rotation right now. Do I think, yes, they probably need one more great starting pitcher? I think everybody does. But let's get something straight. The Pirates' success this season was not based on them winning it all or being top of their division. Getting to 500, I think, was most people's goal. So right now, with the track that they're on, like, this is promising. This is bringing a fan base back in. There's a lot of things that can be deemed successful besides just finishing top in your division and going to the playoffs this year for the Pirates because of the team that they were supposed to be or have been in the past. So they don't need to finish top of their division to have a successful season. A lot of these other factors are going into how this franchise is starting to kind of start over and rebuild itself.
They definitely got a lot of young bats I like. The pitching.
They've been hitting the ball well. They might have more runs than a lot. Like, I would put them up there with top 5 if you went back and counted it.
I think at one point, when I was talking about them last week, they were top 4 in runs scored. Again, this was before the weekend, but they were let's just say a top 5 run scoring team.
Yeah.
So they're getting their runs. Like I said, I can't have Vince Velasquez is not a guy I want to have faith in as a 4th starter. And Rich Hill, the guy is good. The problem is he plays 15 games, and the Pirates aren't like most teams don't have guys to come in from down below to pick up another 15 starts.
Yeah,
like,
but here's the thing. If they can get through this year with the guys that they have, and like you want a guy like Rich Hill with, 100-mile-per-hour lefty who can also throw an 84 slider, like that kind of stuff. If you can get through this year, they have a lot of prospects that I think they're finally ready to start filling in. Yes.
Yeah.
So
you definitely got a lot of young guys. I like the Pirates. I mean, O'Neal Cruz is supposed to be a big stud. Brian Hayes.
So we can do free.
Yeah, don't forget that O'Neal Cruz was also injured now.
That guy.
And I'm still waiting for.
Oh yeah.
Brian Hayes, I thought would be better than what he has been.
I think a lot of people did. That's fair. I think he needs to be careful at third base where he is, where a lot of guys you can put there and they'll be fine. He needs to be a bigger bat, but I think what's saving him right now is they've been well-rounded at the plate. And I think Jack Sawinski finally coming back on is big for them as well. But yeah, I think I agree. I would agree with that. I would say he needs to be the guy to step up. He's supposed to be a power hitter. And
they do got some guys who are like AAA pitcher-wise, so we'll see.
Yeah. It's exciting. It's exciting.
See? It's exciting, Sean Higgs.
It is exciting.
Don't talk shit. Don't forget, check out Sean Higgs' premium plays. Use that promo code MLB. Save you 20% off the entire website. We're now going to leave because Hannah told us we can't have no more fun, guys. So we got to go. We'll talk to you guys on the next one.
Is that how she's coming in to get us out of here to do free picks?
Yeah, she's coming in to tell us to do free picks, Higgs. It's time to go. Backward repeat Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. We'll see you guys on the flip side.